So this story is a video about my hermit crab Paris right here. Oh, she's actually coming out. She never does this, but so I'm going to be talking about this story, which is about her. My biggest hermit crab mistake. So basically what happened was I have one of those traveler case things that you put your hermit. Here, I'll get a one real quick so you can see. So it was actually this exact one, actually. So actually, I can't remember, but so I put my hermit crab in one of these, because my cousins had hermit crabs, and back then it's when I still used painted shells for my hermit crabs. Had a super small tank. It just wasn't a very good situation. My cousins had hermit crabs and were like, oh yeah, we should have a hermit crab sleepover. So I took the hermit crabs, and they stayed in my tank for a night, and they actually were like spending the night at my house. And so they had a traveler, so I just upstairs at my house. Well, my grandma lives upstairs. We have like an apartments type house thing built on top of our house, so our grandma could live upstairs, and they were staying the night up there. So it's like a whole entire different separate part of our house. So I just chose Paris to be the one to have the sleepover upstairs, and then stay down in my 5-gallon tank or something that I had at the time. And anyhow, so she was in this tank, and she actually found a way to escape out of it, and it was, I don't know what I was ever thinking of how that would be a good idea to leave her in this. The lid was closed, like it was shut. Like I made sure it was shut like the night before, and then somehow she was able to pop this top open and escape. See, look, she's an escape master. She's already walking away super fast. Come back here. She's so scared. I don't know what her problem is. But anyways, so yeah, so she escaped, and we looked the whole house. Like, we looked under everything, like 5 times, literally. Like, we were looking up there for like an hour for her, and I don't know where she went. Like, honestly, it was crazy. I didn't know. Like, I was thinking that, I was like, oh my goodness, my hermit crab is going to die. I don't know where she is. I can't find her. We looked everywhere in this whole entire house, and she didn't turn up for 4 days. I was like, okay, there's no way she could be alive. Like, we're gonna start smelling her, because she's gonna be, you know, when hermit crabs die, they smell like dead fish. I was like, okay, my grandma's gonna get mad, because she's just gonna smell the whole house up, and oh my goodness, I was just so freaked out. Sorry, that's my gerbil running on her wheel. Anyway, so I was like super freaked out, but then at 1 in the morning, my grandma hears. Okay, at the best part of the story, they start making noise. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so my grandma starts hearing this sound, and she has like this map in her bedroom, and so she just started hearing this like you know, rustling on the map, and she's like, what is that? So she like gets out a flashlight and turns it on, and then she sees little Paris next to the map crawling around over there. So she was like, she like got like a bucket thing, a bin, and we had sand like in our on top of, in like somewhere in our house or something, and like the play sand I used for my hermit crab. So she just took that and she dumped some in there, and then she got her like some water and like a little bowl thing and like some food. She ate so much food because of course she was hungry. She hadn't eaten or drink water in 4 days, so it's crazy. It was just a miracle. Like, I don't know how she survived, and it was actually, but honestly, I think that it was good I actually think that it was good now, like, that did happen, because it was really, like, a learning experience, and, like, after that is when I really started to, like, research hermit crabs more, and that's when I found out I was, like, treating them completely wrong, and I just did not have the proper care. So that was my biggest hermit crab mistake. I mean, back then, it was, like, the worst times, because I just had, like, a super small tank, and, like, 3 hermit crabs, painted shells, just, like, I did everything wrong, like, that you could ever imagine for hermit crabs. Like, it was just horrible. Except, like, I never had gravel in their tanks or anything, but that was just because I never knew. But if I knew that people would keep the little gravel rocks inside their tank, I'm sure I would have done that. But yeah, so once again, I have no idea like how she escaped like that or anything. But yeah, it's just, I'm so glad that she's here. She's my biggest hermit crab. She's like, I feel like in hermit, like if I was a hermit crab, you know, it sort of seems like all of the other hermit crabs like somehow listen to her or something. Like she's like the leader of all the hermit crabs. I don't know, that may sound weird or something, but I feel like she's the one who keeps the tank together, you know, like keeps order in the tank or something. I don't know. That may just be me. I don't know if you do that with your hermit crabs or whatever, but so that was definitely my biggest hermit crab mistake. So I'm so happy though that she's here with me now. She's changed shells twice since then. She's doing great. Nothing bad really happened. I mean, she started eating a lot more and drinking a lot more after that day, just because she was so hungry for the next couple of days. But yeah, so yeah, that's probably my biggest hermit crab mistake video. And so I think that's it for this video. So once again, make sure just to check out Dolphincutie World's channel, because she makes great videos, and and I'll have the link in the description for you to watch her biggest hermit crab mistake video. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.